We stand with Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu. We stand for democracy in Turkey.
In Strasbourg, capital of human rights, we stand with the Mayor of Istanbul. We stand for democracy.
We stand with Mayor İmamoğlu. We stand for democracy in Turkey.
From Timișoara, Romania, I stand with Mayor İmamoğlu. I admire his courage and tenacity and all that he has done for his community, and the assault on him as a mayor, as a successful politician, must stop. Democracy must prevail.
We stand with İmamoğlu, stand for democracy in Turkey.
We stand with Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu. We stand for democracy in Turkey.
We stand with Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu. We stand for democracy in Turkey.
Athens stands with Ekrem İmamoğlu. We stand for democracy in Turkey.
I was shocked and deeply concerned when I learned that the Mayor of Istanbul was arrested. In Oslo, we stand with Mayor İmamoğlu and call for his release from arrest immediately. The Mayor of Istanbul is democratically elected. He needs to be able to serve his community in line with democratic principles and the rule of law. We stand for democracy in Turkey.
We stand with İmamoğlu. We stand with the democracy in Turkey. My thoughts are now with my dear fellow Mayor of Istanbul.
We stand with Mayor İmamoğlu. We stand with democracy in Turkey.
We stand with Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu. We stand for democracy in Turkey.
The emergence of democratic local power was one of the major achievements of the democratic revolution that we've just celebrated the 50th anniversary here in Portugal. And that's why we stand with Mayor İmamoğlu, and that's why we stand for democracy in Turkey.
We stand with the Mayor of Istanbul. We stand with my friend Ekrem İmamoğlu.
We stand for democracy in Turkey.
The arrest of Istanbul's mayor, Ekrem İmamoğlu, and several members of his administration on March the 19th by the Turkish government is a clear attack on democracy and the rule of law. It's an act of political repression, and it undermines citizens' right to choose their leaders. This unjust detention sends a troubling message, showing growing intolerance for opposition and disregard for democratic values in Erdogan's Turkey. Together with the mayors of European capitals and major cities, Tallinn calls for immediate release of Ekrem İmamoğlu and the return to principles of democracy.